Churn it inside out. Hi, my name's Dave, and welcome to my daily journey through the Daily Stoic, 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hasseman. Today is April 27th. Churn it inside out. Quotes. Churn it inside out and see what it is like. What it becomes like when old, sick, or prostituting itself. How short-lived the praiser and the praised. The one who remembers and the remembered. Remember, in some corner of these parts, and even not in the same way by all, or even by one, the whole earth is but a mere speck. Marcus Aurelius Meditations, 8.21. Stoicism is all about looking at things from every angle, and certain situations are easier to understand from different perspectives. In potentially negative situations, the objective, even superficial gaze might actually be superior. That view might let us see things clearly without dividing too much into what they represent or what they might have caused them. And other situations, particularly those that involve something impressive or praiseworthy, another approach, like that of contemptuous expressions, is helpful. By examining situations from the inside out, we'll be less daunted by them, less likely to be swayed by them. Dig into your fear of death or obscurity. What will you find? Churn some fancy ceremony inside out, and you'll find what? Ooh, that's an interesting one today. I kind of like that because it's really, asking you to look at things from all kind of points of view, right? Turn it inside out. Look at it from the other person's point of view, the objective point of view, the superficial point. Like, what are all these kind of viewpoints that people are kind of taking on it? And then may be able to act and react on it. Actually, I really needed to hear this today. I was doing a little Facebook ad the last 2 weeks, and not a lot of great success on it, but like a little bit. But this one person has decided to like leave a bunch of kind of weird and slightly hateful comments. And so it's like, at first I was just like, oh, I'm going to delete these. And then, part of me was like, all right, why? Like, all right, let's look at their perspective. What are they feeling? What's going on with them? And it's recognizing that, maybe they're lashing out for their own pain, like things that are outside my control. And recognizing, deleting them, not deleting them, it doesn't really, as long as it really isn't causing too much harm, I'll probably reach out to the guy and figure out what's really going on. Like, because it doesn't really affect me, but it does have like an opportunity for me to examine inside out and examine the situation of like, all right, maybe I need to be more clear in my ad for my coaching business. Maybe what can I do to improve? Not like this person's an asshole or this person's mean. Like, okay, the message didn't clearly get through correctly, so what can I do to solve it? Putting the onus on me and not on necessarily somebody else. Recognizing what I can do to change, because I can't change that person. I can't change the action that they decide to take to write that stuff. Can't, right? Like, I can't change the haters, but what I can do is look at my own behaviors and actions and see how I can change. What can I do to improve upon my message? And this is like in any situation, right? Looking at it from the inside out, looking at it from all the kind of perspectives and kind of seeing things for what they are, like recognizing that, it's about that kind of point of view that's not just you, right? It requires that humility to remove yourself from the situation, remove your point of view, and look at it from the other person's point of view, the third point of view, and be able to really kind of dismantle it, because then it lets go of like a lot of the fear or a lot of your own kind of emotional attachment to it, so you can be objective and rational through your thoughts and feelings, right? Like, so you're able to be a lot more clear without necessarily coming from a bias. Yeah, no, I really do like that reading today. I think it's really an interesting one. Something I needed to hear today. And learning how to look at things from a different perspective. Tearing something apart, seeing it from the inside out, and exposing kind of the truth of kind of what's deep down, right? Like when we start to get deep down into our values, our feelings, like the reasons why we do what we do. So many of us have not only just limiting beliefs, but like ingrained patterns of behavior that we believe that are acceptable or that we're supposed to do without actually really examining them. Most of these patterns of behavior come from when we were kids because something happened, a small traumatic event. And I don't mean like something crazy traumatic, but even a small traumatic thing of like not getting candy, or I remember like I played the drums and my parents like silence, so they like basically I learned not to like kind of make noise in the house. Like I grew up in a house of silence. You know, turning that kind of inside out, I recognized like, or the ingrained belief was like, okay, when I'm home, I need to be really, really quiet all the time. And my partner's like, no, you don't have to be, right? Like we live in a house. You can make noise. You can play out, like you can play your show or play your games out loud. It doesn't matter. Like, and it was one of those things I had to look at it of like, why do I do that behavior? I had to turn it inside out and really kind of dig deep to understand why I do what I do and where it came from, and then make the choice. Do I choose to continue, or do I choose to change it and evolve? And that's, on each of us. And I think about like those people that leave those comments, that's on them, right? I can do my part, but I can't give the people the tools, but I can't force them to make them use them. Yeah, that's all I got for today. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out more daily Stoic videos over here. If you're interested in my coaching program, check it out up there. I'm working on a new website currently, but that one's still kind of up. And then also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. With that, I'll see you tomorrow, and you have a great, if not better, day.